All right. 3 green lights means we are live on all 3 sexy platforms. G'day, mate.
Hello, how are we?
Good. You know, I didn't even realise there was a perfect length Technic piece, and I was just looking at all the pieces, and I stuck it in and jammed it in there, and I couldn't get it out. That could have been a disaster.
Because you're messing around with it.
Mate, I love messing around with things. Everybody else, welcome. It is another Wednesday night, brought to you by the awesome people at Glowbricks, glowbricks.com.au. The bottom ticker is scrolling across the screen. Go and grab your LED light kit and get your percentage off, your 15% off all kits. So get into that and check that one out. As our stream gets bigger, stream gets thicker, and the crowd starts coming in, we are up to box number 3, bag number 7, book number 2.
Book 2, that is a fat book.
Step number 480. So we connected and we joined the front and the back end of the chassis, which had the motor, the transmission, the diffs, and the brakes. I'm assuming from here everything else is looks now. We start building the body, the doors, the boot, the bonnet, the roof, and the front trunk. I guess that's one way to put it, isn't it? The front trunk.
The front trunk. Hey, front trunk.
Well, I mean, you can't really. Yeah, I mean, you can say boot. Most of our viewers are Australian, so. Clearing the throat.
COVID.
Mate, the way that I don't watch the news very much, but this afternoon for some reason I had it on in the background, and the way the media spruce up and try to scare you, especially here in Brisbane now, it's like, really, people believe the crap that you dribble?
Pretty full on. I think it goes to the old, like, people don't listen to good news. They pay attention to horror stories and that sort of stuff. It's like you look at any gossip magazine. They're not going to sell a magazine that says someone buys a puppy. They're going to sell a magazine that says someone runs over a puppy. So they bend the truth to sell the tip.
So are you trying to say that we need to say that we're going to run over a Bugatti and we might get more viewers?
Maybe
on our stream.
Maybe we need to get old mate Hayes to get some crackers in our Bugattis and watch them burn.
Ali, how are you, Ali?
Hello.
Good to see you popping in. Paco, still going. By the time you guys finished, he'll be out of lockdown. Yeah, most probably.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like the forever Bugatti.
Yeah, we are definitely not. I mean, we are speeding ahead technically. We're building a bag an episode, so it's not too bad.
Technically.
I mean, on any normal build, this would have been finished between the two of us for sure.
Oh, yeah. But it's been enjoyable doing it this way.
Get to appreciate a little bit more, get to talk about it to each other a bit more.
Maybe it is starting to drag on a bit, I don't know, but so far so good.
Speak for yourself, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I was watching Between the Bricks do his nest build today, and it was literally like watching us. Oh man, this is a legitimately good build. This is actually a really good build, like word for word. Like, oh, we told you. Oh, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
You're concentrating on your pins again.
Something like that.
Now you got to concentrate on your pins, mate. You don't want to put your pins in the wrong hole.
No, not with technic, because otherwise backtracking can be painful.
Yes, it can. But I wonder. I mean, have you skipped forward yet and had a look at what we're building, or you just kind of opened what we're up to?
I haven't. I just opened and started.
What do you reckon we're building then?
The back cover over the engine. I'd imagine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it's kind of flattish. Yeah, I get it. Oh, yeah, I mean, there's some curved parts there. Looks like a bonnet, but maybe we're doing bonnet and the back.
Maybe.
Maybe. I was getting photos today. I don't know when the official opening was, but I was getting photos today of the Charlestown store. My cousin was there buying some goodies.
Ah, yep.
So I mean, I don't. It must have been over the weekend. We might have missed it. I mean,
No,
we
no.
look.
I think AFOL sneak peek was only last night, so it might have been today.
Oh, there you go then.
If anyone in the chat knows.
Oh, I almost already stuffed up with pin locations. There you go.
What's that?
Mate, lucky I saw that. Fixed it, seen it.
Was that extra beam? Or
No, it was the pins at the end don't go in the end. They're one back off the edge.
Oh, okay.
Don't make that mistake. Step 484, I realised it. So I don't know if you're ahead of me yet or not. Or
No, I'm on 483.
oh, okay, you'll realise next in 484 what I'm talking about then. It was yeah, the two pins at the end of the pointy bits. You'll see.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Yep.
See,
Okay.
I assumed they were at the end.
The pins, no, they're one in.
Yeah.
Yep. I got that memo.
Have I done this wrong?
Before that got me because an extra beam turned up and I wasn't paying attention.
The what?
The extra beam that turned up.
The one down the middle.
Yeah, I didn't notice it, and then I'm like, why is that one in and I'm still further back?
Oh, yeah. I wonder what step / nice parts usage blows us away tonight.
Yeah, be interesting to see. You never know with Technic what's coming.
Parko, he's adding the nest parts to his store hopefully next week, waiting for them to arrive.
Ooh, wow.
Already, you don't stuff around, do you, my man?
Just trying to think if there's anything in the nest that we need before anyone else.
Yeah.
Have you seen the people that have made the Duck Hunt cartridge and the Zapper?
No.
Oh,
that's cool.
Yeah, so some people, I'm not sure who, but I've seen some images of they're pumping out the Zapper and the Duck Hunt cartridge. Next will be the Power Glove.
Ha. You can only wish.
Yeah. Now you're playing with power.
Oh, this is a bit intricate-y, tricky-ditty. I think that's how it goes. I hope that's how it goes. Well, technique being technique, I'm sure we'll find out in 5 or 6 moves. Oh, Jesus.
There's a lot of parts in the Nest set, actually, that that'd be a good value add. And I imagine the printed parts would be popular.
Yeah, but would they really though?
Well, what about anyone that wants to build a second controller?
Yeah, good point. Good point. There you go. There you can hit Parko up to give you the parts to the second controller.
I actually really want to build a second controller.
Well, there you go.
Ooh.
Hugo, how are you, champion?
Hey, buddy. We're still building this damn thing.
Are you still building the assembly square?
That was a cool build. I liked the assembly square.
Did I build this? No, I didn't build this assembly square. I got it for really, really, really cheap when Maya stuffed up, or they had I can't remember, something went on with their website, and I
Oh
bought it
yeah,
just to buy it, and then sold it for retail, literally the same week, I think.
nice.
Yeah, always good when you have a win.
I bought mine and built mine straight away.
Yeah, but you're a modular hoarder.
Order. I only have one modular twice. Every modular I only have one. I only
What
have
do you,
one modular twice, and that's because you gave me a second one for my birthday 2 years ago.
see how much of a good mate I am?
Mind you, I hounded you for ages that I wanted it before you did it. I think you probably did it to shut me up.
No, I did it because even though I got it really, really cheap, I was never going to build it. Oh man, I'm stuck. I'm not stuck. I just can't picture where this goes. See, you've got it easier where you can picture. You can open your book and follow the lines. I got to flick back and forth between PDFs.
Well, you've got the same books I have.
No, they're in the back room somewhere.
Oh,
Oh, okay, no worries. I can see what it's making us do. Oh, I see. And then I'm assuming the next one's making us push the pins in. Oh, I'm pretty sure I already have pins in. No, I don't. What the hell's going on? Oh yeah, okay, I see. Lock her in, Eddie. That's kind of a cool bit. If I can get it in. Is anyone building that is
building?
watching?
I was just wondering that as well. Anyone building with us? And what are you building on this cold Wednesday night? I don't know what it's like where you are, but it's cold here.
Yeah, like Ash went to SeaWorld today, and before she left, I heard her checking the weather, and it was like a top of 19 degrees. I'm like, oh, gonna be a cold one.
I know, it would have been cold on the seaway. I think I wore a jacket at work until like lunchtime.
Oh wow, I don't think it was that cold.
Oh, it's cold in our office.
It's cold because you lost weight.
Yeah, I know, right? I never used to feel the cold. Now I'm always cold. I own more jumpers now than I ever have in my life. And I used to live in Canberra.
Graham from Sydney, you struggling with a build there, Billsy? Maybe put a shout to Henry for some advice. If I asked Henry for advice, this would turn from a car into a transformer. So I'll pass.
It would, wouldn't it?
Although it'd be a freaking awesome transformer. But yeah, nah. And Paco said it's 10 degrees where he's at. Stuff
Ooh.
that.
I know, right?
Actually, Graham, if you're still there was something, you put something on Facebook today, and it was like, oh, if anyone lives close to me, can I borrow or can I have? I can't remember what it was. And I legit went to message her thinking for some reason you lived on the Gold Coast. I don't know why, but mind blank. It's what working from home does to you.
Where the hell is it telling me to pick up?
Alright. Whoa.
You've got mail, yeah.
Is it from a Nigerian prince? Are we going to be rich?
Yeah, we just have to give him our bank account details and we're fully sorted.
No worries. No worries. What have I done here?
I don't know, but I'm getting technical. I'm going to start building like here and picking out my parts before I start just going out mode.
Telling you, it makes it so much easier because then you're sitting there with a pin or a piece and you're thinking, oh, where's that going to go now?
Yeah.
Instead of going back and being like, oh, well, that doesn't belong there.
It was after a VCR. Wow.
That's right, it was too, yeah. Because I have one sitting here somewhere and I'm like, oh, yeah, I got one on every, you can just have it. And then, yeah.
I've got one in the cupboard behind me. And the only videotape we have is our wedding video because we got married before DVDs.
Surely you could digitalize it by now.
I could, but I just kept the VCR in the cupboard. It worked.
Well, that's all that matters, I guess.
It was a fully sick one with G-code and everything. Super high rewind or something. I don't know. We paid extra for the feature.
Super high rewind.
Back in the day.
Whoa, I just did the longest and loudest fart. Felt good.
Thanks for sharing.
Well, because my microphone doesn't pick up the, external sounds, I had to. If I had my lapel on, man, you'd have been like, what's, you all right there? Wow, this is getting pretty technical now, isn't it?
It is. Like,
are you up to, have you done 493 yet?
yeah, I'm on 4.9, just starting 4.95. 4.93 was the step that I decided to pick my parts before just wrapping. Because I'm like, oh, I don't want to mess this up.
Oh, I'm getting there. Jesus. Why does that piece need to be locked in with 4 bloody pins? And then we have to rinse and repeat on the other side, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I know. I wonder how much we'll have to undo or redo when we go in to put the awesome light kits in.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not too crazily. For those that are just jumping in the chat, I noticed our viewers spiked up to 16. Hey, Amanda. And talking about Amanda as well. Our Wednesday night shows are sponsored by Glowbricks. And as you can see, it's scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Giving you 15% off all of the light kits. So if you've got a Bugatti, a Lamborghini, combi, a modular set, you name it, go and put the Bugatti in as the code word. Grab yourself a nice little discount.
Yeah, definitely. Any of the cars that you want to light up.
And if you're still following us at the end of this build, we'll dedicate one whole episode into pulling it apart and actually putting the lights in the Bugatti and checking them out and taking some nice nighttime sensual photos with it.
Yeah, that's going to be sick.
Yeah. For sure. And then we're going to do a bit of a DIY build and add some lights to something random. Buy some DIY kits and see what we can come up with. Hugo, the winner will be announced on Monday night stream. So next Monday night, I will give away those brickheads. So, I mean, you don't have to be watching, but it'd be nice if you're watching. But whoever wins, I don't care where you live, whether it's here, New Zealand or America, I'll cover all the postage. And yeah, good luck to all the Star Wars nerds that like brickheads out there.
Nice.
And I'm not normally that generous. It's only happened because I stuffed up when I ordered the brickheads through the local Lego store.
Over-ordered.
Kind of technically. They sent me a text and saying they got new brickheads. So I'm like, yeah, without asking them which ones they were. Already realising once I got there, Bill already organised the same brickheads for me 2 weeks earlier.
Yep.
So, it is what it is. Pay it forward. All right,
Your
we're getting.
stupidity is some punter's gain.
Pardon?
Your stupidity is some lucky viewer's gain.
That's normally the way that's my life story. I was watching. It was funny today, talking about funny stories or life stories. I was watching. I don't know how I got into it. And I sat there watching it for too long. Um, a guy was literally just walking around Japan with a Osmo Pocket. Just he went down up and down the Golden Guy. Remember we went to that little thing in Shinjuku, all the little 5 people bars.
Yes.
Yeah, went walking up and down there to the car park where we were. Just that's all he's doing. But next minute I realised I'm watching this guy walk around Tokyo for over an hour and a half. Productive day.
Wow.
Yeah, but like the footage was just 4K. It was nice and crispy, and it was just literally like you were there walking with him because he must have had it on his chest or something.
Yep.
And it was just really cool. Like, I remember that. And we walked through there and we walked down past the robot restaurant and, yeah, literally pretty much did the walk we done.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was actually. And then I went to his channel and he, like, walked around, went and did the scramble crossing and went to Starbucks. And it was like, just show people these videos when they want to go traveling. Don't worry about searching for best things to do in XYZ country.
Well, in this economy, that's what you got to do, isn't it?
Hey Tan, how are you, champion? Yeah, and you know what though? I would love to do that type of videos, just walk around town, just literally casual walk. But you think of surface, what are you going to do? Walk up the mall, walk down the beach, walk down Cavill, and you're done.
Yeah.
If we lived in Tokyo, there's literally 50 plus cities, you can keep walking and walking and walking and walking and still never get bored or never look at, stop something to look at.
That's right.
Like he went to Harajuku too, and went to that, walked past that weird cafe, then around the back to all the fashion shops where we done.
Yep.
And it was just like, oh man, like this is such an easy video, but such a pleasant, like a satisfying video to watch.
Yep. That random cafe we went to was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we did well. Oh, I gotta use my teeth. Had to use my teeth. Hope Cal didn't see that.
Oh, sacrilegious.
There we go. That sits nicer.
Hugo asked, you have to pull the whole assembly square apart for the light kit.
No.
For the assembly square, you don't, because it's modular and designed to come apart in levels. The light kit complements that really well.
You're literally just replacing like 1x1 rounds or 1x1 cones and stuff.
Otherwise, you can also do what I did, and instead of buying the light kit, because I find them way too bright, I just buy individual elements from the DIY range, and then I add the lights where I want them, and that way you can highlight certain shops or certain windows or whatever without having to make the whole thing glow from space.
Instead of going crazy, instead of going,
Yeah, well, some of them I personally find it too bright, so I like to use the DIY range, and that way I can pick what I want.
Unless you want to go crazy, then you just click on one of everything in the DIY, and then just go brighter than you can.
It's actually really cool, because in the DIY range you can do like flashing lights and stuff as well. So you can do like I built a petrol station for one of my cities once, a BP I think it was, and I put the the mandatory blinking light in the fuel station at the middle of the night, and it kind of came off really cool.
I'm not sure. The code won't work with DIY though, I don't think. But
that's a good point. But the best part about the DIY is each light or each cable is only a couple of bucks.
Yeah, cheap as.
Yeah, it's why it's better than a lot of others out there. It's really affordable. And just buy what you need. You don't have to buy everything to get it going. Like one light in a battery box will get your job done, or for headlights on a car, 2 lights in a battery pack
You're
would
done.
cost you. I think 2 lights in a battery would be under $10, well and truly, and then bang, you've got headlights on your car.
Yeah, compared to that other very popular branded light, they are a rip-off, hands down.
Yep.
Massive, massive rip-off.
So good options, whether you go a light kit or DIY or whatever. But if you've got a set, grab a light kit and give it a go.
Now that you've finished the assembly square and, obviously you're proud of it, you might as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I would, but that's just me.
Well, the good thing about the DIY too, and it's another reason why I go for them as a mock builder, is once I've finished with them in that mock, I can take those lights out and move them to another mock. But then if you had something like the Palace Cinema where you want the flashy lights down the sign above the door, then a kit's the way to go.
Yeah, which is freaking awesome on the Palace Cinema.
Yeah.
What amazingness am I building at the moment? This is kind of intriguing me.
What step are you on?
503 and 502. How it's all interlinking with each other.
Ah, yep. Same. But straight away, I've gone back to not picking my parts and just following the steps.
Oh, you keep following those steps, boy. And we'll see how you turn out. Oh, straight down the middle. I like it. There we go. There's that one. How is our chat looking?
Yeah.
He's going to consider it. Good on you. Code will work for all items from Amanda.
Oh, that's awesome. Quick, get on that, people, then. If your DIY range is something that you're considering, good time to do it.
There you go. And if you couldn't tell, the excitement in Bill's voice.
Oh, yeah, I love the DIY range. I'm actually waiting on an order to arrive at the moment. I was hoping it would be here today, but maybe tomorrow. The post up here is a bit slow.
Well, you know what? I've bought something from WA, not like my brick, not Glow Bricks, but not even to do with Lego, from WA, and I got a message today from Australia Post saying, due to Victoria's excess online shopping, please expect delays.
Yeah, wow. Well, I suppose they're online shopping everything right now, aren't they?
Well, what else do you do? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we might need to both of us get the DIY kits in and even pull an extra stream on a Friday or something for some DIY stuff if it's not too intense.
Yeah, for sure.
I might even, if you're doing any DIY, I might even come up there with a camera and get some real, cinematic drama type footage.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll have a look at it, yeah. We'll talk about it. Okay. Am I looking good or what? I'm looking good. Yeah, boy.
True. Repetitive much?
Pardon?
When you build something and it says ×2, you're like, man.
Oh, yeah, but the worst thing is when you do it and you're 5 pages later.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. This one was an easy one.
I hope I haven't stuffed up. I don't think I have. I think I'm doing quite all right. I hope.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this bit's going to be when it grows up.
It's definitely it's intricate, eh?
I wonder if it's like the lid latch or something.
Oh yeah, the boot louver type thing.
Oh, maybe.
Is that what it would be called?
Might be the rear spoiler.
You know what? I think you're right. Because the spoiler on the Bugatti raises and lifts.
That'll be the rear spoiler.
Let's continue to build and see how intricate this thing gets. I bet you it gets real crazy.
It is the rear spoiler. I just turned the page and
Ah, you little cheat. Why don't you get surprised for once in your
I
life?
didn't cheat. I'm actually up to that step, smartass.
Well, I'm only up to ×2 steps.
Oh, you're about to turn the same page then.
No, I don't want to turn the page. I've got to flick the PDF.
On your digital book.
Alright, so how's this 1 and 3, is it? 1 and 3, yeah. Well, I've got no room for the book. I probably could move a few things, but no. I'd rather just digital book it. And then I'm on such an old laptop, MacBook, that the colours are all wrong. And I've been building it wrong the whole time. Alright. Slowly get somewhere. A lot of nice dark blue left though.
It is a nice colour, hey?
Yeah. Yeah. It's an expensive colour when you're building blue brickheads too.
You know I've got a box of this dark blue, right?
Yeah, but probably nothing that I need.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, you know what I need to actually do? I need to go and hunt down those red... Paco, are you still in the chat? Yeah. Paco, let me know if you're in the chat, dude. I've got a question about some store stock take, some store items that I need that you may have. In some red tile I'm looking for. I'm going to put my money on that you probably don't have it, and if you do, you might have one. It's one of the hardest tiles that I've ever tried to track down. And I need 8 of them. No, 4, 8, 12, 16 of them.
Whoa, greedy nut.
Mate, I'm just looking after a client.
Red.
Okay. I feel like I've done something wrong, but I'm going to keep on keeping on.
Ah, indeed. Right.
Listen to you talk to yourself.
Oh, I'm trying to decipher where it's telling me to shove this thing, and
I'll tell you where to shove that thing.
It's
okay. So one of these and 2 of these. So they can go on the edge, and that's cool because that will work fine. But yeah, how does the... So that sits in the top. Is that in the top? Is that correct? Yeah. I swear I've got a feeling I've missed something, but we'll soon find out, I guess. Yeah. Get in there. Alright. So that's there. Then they want us to lift that. But see, mine's not connected. Anyway, let's do what it says. And all should be done well. So where we're going in...
Ooh. Okay. Wow, that's correct.
Okay.
Man, attaching it to the car was like the hardest thing.
Oh, mine slid in.
So did mine once I got it the right way round, but it took me forever to get to follow what the picture was trying to tell me.
No, I'm more worried about, is your Is one layer of yours, the top layer, just sitting there loose?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Now, if we lift it up, okay, still loose, loose as a goose.
Marco said, "What do you need?"
Ah, legend. Okay, so it is a 2x2 red round macaroni tile. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. So it takes 2x2 corner round macaroni flat tile. So if you put 4, it will do a circle that is 4x4.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, of course it is. It's just in. I think you have hundreds of them in coral from memory.
Oh,
I just
so
remember we looked.
a brick, not a tile.
No, it's a tile.
Oh.
It's a 2x2 tile that takes up 2x2 technically, or if you want to go 2x2 diagonally with a curve, macaroni flat curve. But I need it in red.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Paco, 16. If you've let me know if you've got them. If you have them, you're a bloody legend.
So is it that, but in red?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Let me show you a purple one. It'll be easier to see. So that, but in red, Marco?
Yep. That's what I need.
Yeah, I think I've got every colour in that drawer but red.
Yep, and you look on Bricklink, and there's 2 sellers. I think there's like 2 or 3 sellers left in the world that had them.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what they come out in, and obviously super rare, so I'm also going to be paying too much for them.
Oh. No pressure.
Hold on, here we go. Can you... I can't do a screen share. Part 27925. He doesn't have them now, but he can get them. Dude, if you can get them, get me a price, please. Please. They are for the start and stop play and cue buttons for the CDJs I'm using. So yeah, if you have those, that'd be a huge lifesaver. I mean, I'm not paying for them. The client obviously is, the customer.
I don't think there's anything Marco can't get.
Well, he hasn't got COVID yet, so.
But that's good. That's a good thing.
But yes, please, Parker, look into that for me, man, if you could. I really would appreciate that. That'd be awesome. Is this build getting boring for you guys, by the way? We were going to ask that last week. Do you want us to just build this and get it over and done with, or?
Yeah, should we finish it off on the weekend and then hit the awesome light kits soon, or should we knock a few extra bags out and jump a few steps ahead? Let us know.
And maybe leave the last 2 bags or something.
Yeah, it doesn't mean we won't stop streaming. It means we'll jump onto something else after we've lit this bad boy up.
Yeah, after we got lit.
Hey.
I can't see. I'm having problems. William?
Oh,
okay, that's only sticking in by 1, is it? Must be. Yep, okay. No, all good. I worked it out. 514. It's a bit of a twister.
514. Oh, I just did that one. What did you? Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't realise there was the 1 pin right at the back of it that was the thing.
Oh, now
that locks that in. Okay, that makes sense. And now to do it all again on the other side.
Yep.
Come on, Mr. Bugatti. What are you doing to us? I like it. I like it. But you are a headache. All right. Let's keep. How long have we been streaming for anyway? 41 minutes. Oh, we're going all right.
Yeah.
We can push along a bit longer. Was that Milli Vanilli?
No.
Arrested Development?
Wow, Arrested Development. No, it wasn't there. Who's that? I can't remember. No, I can't remember. Someone.
I've got the song in my head.
Girl, I'm gonna make you sick.
Oh yes, Sweat. By the dude with the really long dreadlocks.
That's the one.
Yeah. Okay, I can't think of the name either. Even if you told me, I probably wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a song though.
Yeah.
The amount of alternative versions that people would have sung for that song.
Yeah.
I mean, Push It sounds so close to bullshit.
God love the 90s.
No one else will.
The 90s. The worst thing about the 90s, I think, was the Spice Girls, wasn't it? Music-wise.
Paco wants to know, do I need anything else? No, you know what? I think that, and I've got to get a few printed bricks, but other than that, I think that's all I need to get rid of that project finally. I will need some more parts to finish this gym, because I want this gym finished in the next couple of weeks just to give me some desk space back too. So, but that can be an offline chat we can have. But those red things are kind of, I want them as soon as you can get them. Hugo doesn't care, he just enjoys hanging with us. You're a good bloke.
Oh, thanks, champ.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, streamers, that's all pretty much people do when they watch streamers, isn't it? You're literally just like you're hanging out with them. It's not like, I guess some people are here to do it as a business, but, you know, 9 times out of 10, you still were going to do whatever you were doing anyway.
Yeah.
Whether it's building Lego or playing Fortnite, you know what I mean? It's just, you've just turned on an outside, a fly on the wall, so to speak.
Yeah.
Although, today I turned Twitch on and it was recommending some girl called Michaela from Australia. Or no, she's in Australia, but she's from New Zealand. Anyway, she was literally just sitting there talking nothing. Talked about the day. She was talking about stuff. Like, I watched her for about 10 minutes and wanted to punch my screen. But it's like her followers and her viewers were through the roof and she had subscribers. I'm like, really? This is not content. This is just crap. You know, sorry, Michaela, if you're watching, which I doubt it. But, like, your content stinks. But on the flip side of it, if you turn that webcam off and you're walking away with a smile and, you know, the whole, haha, got him, and you're playing that game, good on you.
Yeah, wow.
Good on you. If that's the game you're playing, getting paid all them thousands and thousands of dollars for nothing. You know, you don't even have to go to OnlyFans to do it. Well played, my friend.
How can you just talk crap though? Like,
she was good at it, I'll give her that. And, you know, she'd drop off a cute giggle every now and then. She knew how to play the game, I'll give her that. Like, yeah, like I looked into history and, like, at least go and play Fall Guys or something. Or, you know, turn on Windows Minesweeper or something.
Fall Guys.
You still haven't played it, have you?
I downloaded it. Give me some credit.
Mate, you know what it is. You're just going to be scared you'll get hooked.
Yeah, probably.
Because it's the kind of game you just pick up and put down and who cares, you know, there's no real thinking, but it's so much fun that it's addictive.
I just haven't had time. This working thing is like weird after 4 months alone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it's going to be weird working back in the office for most people.
Yeah.
And really, when you think about it, oh no, I better not mention that actually. That can wait. We can talk about that one off air.
Right.
I was going to mention something, but someone else could be listening.
Oh, yeah.
It's alright, guys. It's got nothing to do with you guys in the chat. It's more who's sitting here at my house.
Yeah.
Oh, did I just do all that the wrong way around? I did! God damn it! I've done my first Technic stuff up.
Oh no.
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I did. It sits inside of the grey thing. I was looking at it sitting outside of it. No, we're good. I'm thinking, man, I thought I copied that photo correctly. Yeah. I'm guessing they're the exhaust or the heat exchangers or something. Maybe they're the heat exchangers. That's what I'll go with anyway. What do we need? We need a lefty and a righty. There we go. How are you pumping along, man? It feels like I'm the only one talking tonight.
This oh sorry, I'm just intrigued by how cool this spoiler's becoming. It's pretty cool. The car's starting to get some clothes on. I love it.
I can't find any of my opposite wings. Oh, they're on that side. That's why. They're in two different bags. Got me. Got me good. It is a very nice, smooth looking wing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah. What two holes? Oh, I suppose the middle two, I guess. Yeah. Never mind.
Fair enough.
Oh, I was just wondering what two holes to stick the wingtips in, but the middle two kind of made sense.
Hugo said Fallout Guys is so good, but he still hasn't won.
Ah, come on, man. At least I've won two, I think, now. No, it is very hard to win. I'll give him that. And that's what I think drives you, because you get so close to winning, and then it's like bum bum bum. Then you just 9 times out of 10 too, you lose it. Like you come second, or you lose in the last splitting moment, which is the frustrating part.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Until you have a dig at it, you'll understand.
Do you know what I saw? Speaking of cool games, I'll probably bore everyone on the chat right now, but I saw in a catalogue that's coming out next month is they're redoing the, I don't know what brand it is, obviously not SingStar, but they're redoing Queen. You know, years ago they did Queen SingStar along with every other fucking band.
Yep.
SingStar. Whoops. Yeah, so Queen's coming out next month on Switch, PS4, and Xbox.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not a massive fan of singing games, but I'm a massive Queen fan, so I shall be buying it.
Are you a Mafia? Did you ever play any of their Mafia games?
Mafia games?
Yeah, it's like free roaming type. It's like LA Noire, but you're part of the Mafia type thing.
Oh, okay, nah, not really.
Oh, okay. They've done a Tony Hawk. They remastered it. They what?
I played Yakuza. Oh, that's like Japanese Mafia.
Yeah, I don't think I've played that one.
None of the Yakuzas. Oh, wow.
No. They're not familiar anyway. It's a nice looking roof. I like these parts. This is what the orange Porsche has a lot of.
The bendy, yeah.
And I'm assuming the Lambo has them as well.
I actually got heaps of those orange Porsche parts in the box somewhere from some event support thing one time. Heaps of them.
They are pretty cool. Excuse me. Click. What a satisfying click some of this stuff makes. It's such a different feel to Lego as well, you know what I mean? Like as in the pins go into the slots compared
Yep.
to Lego studs.
Yeah. Different clutching system.
Sure. Did you end up ever playing any more of that Lego game you bought that we're playing that night?
I think I did I put another hour or two into it, but
Once again, ran out of time.
yeah, pretty much. It's just hard to find the time. But no, I will, because it's on the Switch. It's easier to do. It means I'm not hogging the TV as much.
Well, see, that's the funny thing about Fall Guys. It's obviously become the world's biggest game at the moment, and it's only on PS4 and PC.
Yeah,
Like
right.
Xbox don't have it, Switch doesn't. I've heard rumors that Switch will come in.
And looking at the graphics, it's very much a Nintendo style game.
Oh yeah, totally. Well, how's this? So there's one level called, because I explained to you that it's kind of like it's a knockout style of game, didn't I?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're like a little dude and you got to run and jump onto a thing that's spinning around, or then there's a seesaw that does this, and yeah, it's kind of cool. But there's one level where the whole level is massive size seesaws, which in real life would be like the size of your front caged gated area at your house.
Yeah.
Anyway, hold on, four there. Leaves me with 7. It's a big one. Okay. And yeah, so the seesaws they're rock. So you know, if you get, so you start off, I think there's 40 or no 60 that start in the same level as you do.
Yep.
And then, you know, you all kind of go running for the first obstacle head first all at once. And this seesaw level, it glitches. It starts dropping frame rates massively on PlayStation.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I looked into it, and it's a thing. Yeah, it's the graphics hardware. The only platform it runs on is a high-end gaming machine or PS4 Pro.
Yeah, right.
So I thought, pardon me, I thought that was quite interesting. That, you know, as Nintendo Switchy as the graphics look, yeah, it's pulling big numbers as far as graphics needs.
Yeah, right. Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, but I mean, I can see how it's very high. Like, if you're playing on a 4K TV, literally blown away. Like, it's very, very good. Hugo, what's the chat like? Doesn't happen with me on PC. You must have a good PC then, Hugo. Play the seesaw level and see if it glitches slowly for you. He wants to do the streams himself, but he doesn't always have a set to build. That's where mocks come in handy, brother.
Yeah, to do a creation, or the other thing that's really good if you have a good set is do alternate builds. Look up instructions for alternate builds so you can deconstruct assembly square and build some of the alternate options.
Go onto rebrickable.com, put the assembly square set number into the search bar, and it will show you the other builds you can build by using the pieces you already have.
Yeah.
It's a really good website. I'm using that website to rebuild my orange Porsche one day, eventually, into a Datsun 240Z. Only purely because I like a Datsun 240Z more than I like a Porsche. But the way this Bugatti's going, I'm never pulling apart this bad boy.
I know, it's solid. It's going to outlive the cockroaches in an apocalypse.
What he said.
I don't think actually young Mr. Hayes' crackers would be able to do any damage to these things. They're that solid.
No, that's a fair point. Okay, so how are we clicking this in? I don't get it. Oh yeah, it's a see-through window for the engine bay, I'm guessing. Jesus, we're almost at the end of this bag yet, or what?
Yeah.
We're almost hit an hour on the stream, so we're doing all right. Normally we do an hour and a half. I don't think we'll be pushing an hour and a half tonight, going by what's left on the table. But then again, there's a lot of little fidgety things left, isn't there?
Absolutely.
We will see. One, two. 1, 2. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I saw today that Damien and what's his name?
Andrew?
Andrew went to the school and built. Did you see the fishing boat and water thing they built?
Yep.
Man, how cool is that? Like that just goes to show how awesome builders they are from off the cuff stuff.
That's right.
I was thinking, Jesus, I remember I did a few school visits and I built nothing even close to that.
Was that theirs, or was that one of the competition entries that they judged?
No, they had 3 hours and they built it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they are. Look, I've known them both for quite a while now, and they're both very talented guys. Oh, damn it! I just found a mistake. Oh, that's going to hurt too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the roof on the car where your new curvy bits have all just clipped in nice and tight.
Yeah.
My 2 center blue beams stick past one hole further than they should.
You mean here?
Yeah, yours is all flush.
Yeah, all there, yeah.
Yeah, so mine stick back 2, and it's
No, it shouldn't be too hard of a fix.
Yeah, it's quite
It's only the roof. You're pulling the roof sideways.
quite pinned in there.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not pulling out. You're not going down layers and flipping left and right and that. You're literally just pulling off the top part of the roof, aren't you?
True. Hopefully.
Yeah, nothing to worry about, mate.
It's not the pulling apart that I'm worried about. It's the remembering how to put it back together.
You know what I don't get yet is, do these grey things clip inside? No, they don't. Does that go? So that must go under, like that. Is that right? Interesting. Let's try that again. Oh, is that how you... I just realised how you've worked it out. You're putting this back piece on.
Yeah. And I'm like, why doesn't that fit? Now I know.
It doesn't tell us to clip in anything at the back though, does it?
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
I don't think it does. It doesn't look like it does, but them grey things flopping at the back annoying me though. Alright, I need 2 of these. Where do these go then? So they kind of go, pardon me, sideways like that. Is that must be what holds it in? Oh yeah, kinda. Oh yeah. Well, at least my bits are still lining up. You know what? If it asks me to cover any more of the engine, I'm not going to put it on. I'm skipping the steps.
Oh, really?
Yep, I love the way the engine looks like it is now. The bits that they kind of curve in, you can see all the workings of it.
Yeah.
And then I might even get a nice white or a blue LED and put under there so it lights the engine bay. Because it looks sick where it sits at the moment.
Well, maybe you should build it, light
And
it,
then pull it apart, yeah.
and deconstruct it.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see how that goes. 4 and 4 and 7. 4, 7, okay. Right, let's keep moving on. Let's not dwell on Bill's mistakes. How's the chat looking anyway? Lambo, like to get the Lambo. Yeah, it's a very expensive set, buddy. Very expensive set.
Yeah, I don't have it yet.
No, it's hard to justify any type of Lego, above the $400 mark, man. It's so, you know, if you've got money to burn, or if you do what I do 9 times out of 10 is I sell 2 or 3 sets. I look at it and I'm like, I'm never going to build this. It has no value to me, you know, whatever. And then I'll sell a set or 3 or 4 sets to buy one. Some people do that.
Yeah, I'm going to sell my Ninjago City Docks to fund the Lambo and maybe the Porsche.
Yeah.
Find one.
Hey, we finally got a bit for the bit. The grey bit.
I have no idea what that means.
You will.
Okay.
You will. There's finally a piece to stick the grey flexi tube in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've been wondering about that sticking up.
Ha! And if you don't clip it in, it looks like a police siren. Once again, you'll see what I mean later. When you fix your mistake.
I know, right?
Oh, I told you to fix it too quick. Nobody wants to fix it that quick. So 2 of those. Oh, they go down the side. Okay. Oh man, I didn't want to do that. Okay. There goes all my hopes and dreams of building an awesome police light siren bar. It was cool while it lasted. Yep. But it ties the roof in, which is good. Locks all the roof in.
No, you said right.
Yeah. She's a sturdy roof. Oh, look at the flex on that grey tube. It's like a perfect half circle inside. Damn you, Lego, and your perfect engineering. All Bill wanted to do was flex some pinholes. Alright.
Woo, back on track.
Yeah, see, it's not too bad.
No, it wasn't. It's scary. I thought it was going to be scary after that.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Got nothing to worry about, mate. But it is nice coming together, though. Oh, you're going to need some parts that aren't in these bags. Where did I put those? Oh, yes, they're still just here. Lucky, I was going to put them back in the box.
Oh, from that bag of parts?
Yeah, you know how the 2 wheel guards fall out with that aren't in a bag?
That's right, yep.
Yeah, you use them on the next page or 2. So if you haven't got them, you need to go fishing for them.
Yeah, no, I got them out.
Yeah.
I was prepared for them.
Oh, happy day! Have I stuffed up now? No, I just got overexcited with black pinholes. That goes there like that. And then bluey goes in the bottom. Yeah, cool. It is a nice colour, the dark blue. It's a beautiful colour. Alright, reds and blues and reds and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! That's like today I seen the funniest meme. When any time anyone ever says this one time, and this one time, you have to by law reply with at band camp.
At band camp, yeah. What was her name? Michelle someone?
Doherty? No.
Something like that.
Flannery.
Yep, that's right. We all know what she said, but
That's stuck in our young minds forever. Like, really?
yeah,
That's awesome.
really, you can do that? Oh my god!
And then the How Many American Pie spin-offs after that movie.
There's like 7 or something.
Yeah, it was a stupid, worse than Fast and Furious.
Yeah, there comes a point with movies where you just shouldn't milk the franchise anymore.
Well, I noticed in the next Fast and the Furious, Han, the one that died, walks in the on the preview.
Oh god. I gave up after Hobbs and Shaw. When we went and saw that, I think we saw that on cinema, didn't we? I'm like, nah, it's too much. I'm done.
Oh, I just realised I've stuffed up.
Uh, now I can laugh at you.
Yeah, but I literally stuffed up by just putting one piece back to front, and it is fixed.
Ah, bugger.
Because I'm thinking, why am I got so on the wing at the back? How you got to slide the top into the wing, so to speak.
Yes.
Yeah, so I had one just flapping around loose. I'm like, why is that flapping around loose? I don't get it. But then, yeah, it made sense. Because one of the L brackets were back to front. There's no hole for it to go in.
Ah.
Yeah. Alright, so where does this blue pin go then? This blue-black pin goes in that one hole, if I'm correct. And I'm normally correct, yes! I need a drink. Celebrate the left.
That's a good idea.
Ice, ice, baby.
Running low on parts here.
Yeah, but you think you are. There's still a fair bit of work.
Oh, is there?
The guard, just intricate. It's cool. It's tricky. Everybody get tricky. Anyone else in our chat? How many viewers we got? 14. Sup, Ziggy? Got a dude in there, Zig gassed up in our chat on YouTube. How funny is this, man? Good story. Zig, if you're still there, shout out to you, buddy. Did I ever tell you I owned a really nice, immaculate VNSS? Anyway, when I first moved to Queensland, literally 10 years ago, so I moved here 11 years ago. 10 years ago, I bought a VNSS, and now they're worth 25, 30 grand. Back then, I got it for next to nothing, and I'm an idiot for selling it. But anyway, back to my story. It had a funny idle, and it used to really annoy me. And I had gauges. I had separate gauges for oil temp, engine temp, and I can't remember what one of them was. And they used to play ghost games on me. Like it would go below zero. Like the needle would stick down the bottom of the gauge, or then I'd be driving around and it would start pretending it was a window wiper, going back and forward, back. Anyway, so you do what you do, or what I did back then. You search and search and search on YouTube. Anyway, I found this guy Zig. He's built a 1934 Chev. Anyway, a beast of a car. And he had the exact same gauges, and I was back and forward and getting help from him, and doing what I did. Anyway, it ended up being it was an earth wire from the engine block to the car, and that fixed every problem this car had. Anyway, Zig has a YouTube channel. He's a mechanic.
Yep,
mate. It's not like you look at Mighty Car Mods and some other channels, and they're full blown production and 4K cameras, and Zig literally just has one camera, talks to the camera, and just there's no bullshit. It's just raw as, but it's so good. 10 years, man. 10 years I've been following him, building cars and doing, just sometimes a random service, or you'll find, ghosts and goblins that are hidden in cars that are just broken, and it's, one of the longest, and I've chatted to him heaps. Never actually met the bloke.
Yep.
But if I'm ever in Sydney, Zig, man, I have to make sure I come say hello and say hello. But it's YouTube. It's a funny beast, man. When you start, you feel like you know someone so bloody well because of just their them coming through on screen. You know what I mean?
Hanging out with them on the street.
Yeah, it's such a weird feeling. But yeah. Anyway, that's my Zig story.
There you go.
Yeah, 38 Chevy he has. So he's got a. So the cool thing about his Chev, like it's a 1938 Chev, like Nathan's got all the old cars, but
Yep.
he has modern day running gear in it.
Yeah, right.
So obviously more reliable, nicer, all the kind of stuff you want. You can't look mad and old and just a cruiser, but with brakes and engines you can rely on almost, so to speak.
Yep.
Um, have I missed something here? No, oh, we're getting there. Geez, you'd lose your marbles if they built a 38 Chev out of Lego, eh?
How
See?
cool would that be?
Yeah. There's there is one official hot rod, but it's ugly. You know that smaller Technic set?
Yep.
Yeah,
That
but
was
it's
that the older one with the first, it's like
yeah,
kind of had the first chroming parts.
yeah. I mean, it's cool if you're a Lego collector and all, but it's genuinely ugly. Done. Finished bag, and I've got a few bits left. I'll see what you've got left when you're done. But there we go, people. Let's have a close look at this beast. There you go. It's a VN Commodore under his Chev.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, wrong video. You want my car? Here we go. So today is actually Zig. You'd appreciate this. Check out the W16 in there, made of Lego. Hold on, I wonder if I can put it in gear and show you. I don't know if you watched it last week. We made the engine spin. If you look at the pistons. Oh, I've got to turn these wheels from the side. There you go. See the pistons firing away. This thing's a beast, man. It's so big too, but these things retail at $600, so you want your money's worth. But there she is. It's a machine, and then as Bugattis have, adjustable wing. But yeah, I like that I like that you can see the engine on this one. I might leave it out. And the intricate, it's got, where are they? Here. Paddle shift gearing. Fully rack and pinion steering.
Yeah, I love the paddle shift here. I
You
think
see the
that's
rack and pinion working. Yeah, it's a beast of a car. For Lego, I mean, you can't knock it. That's for sure. Don't forget the windows and doors. Cat Matt, Jess, hey Billsy and Bilza, how are you, Cat Matt? Yeah, Zig. So this, what we've got here at the moment, like this Lego, this build is so big, man. We've just finished bag 7, and it takes about an hour and a half per bag to build. And I'll show you. Check this out. Hold on, I'll grab the book. You'd be no stranger to Lego, obviously, and Lego instructions. But if I go to my camera solely on me, look at that. This is the instruction book. It is legitimately 2 Bibles thick. Like,
yeah, they're fat.
so we've done one book. We started the second book tonight. They're 320 pages each book. Like, it's proper, bookshelf book material.
I am done.
What's the piece count on this bad boy? It was on here somewhere. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's huge.
I think the piece count is officially shit tons.
Yeah, it's bloody heaps.
Yeah.
Alrighty, give us a look at your one. Yeah, see how the engine sits with the opening? It's a cool.
Yeah, I like that you can see it.
Is the front of your rear guards a bit loose? They're just
Yes,
sitting. They're just sitting there. Cool.
I'm assuming step 8 is going to join that together.
Might be, yeah, like Zig said, we might be building the doors.
We'll find out next week. And parts-wise left, I have a pin, a half a pin, a little claw, grey one.
Well, here I'll blow my screen up. Mine the cable. I've got 3 black pins, a sleeve, a grey filler, and a round loose pin.
Sleeve grey, yep, and a little
Wrench.
barbecue tong, yeah, that thing. And I've only got 2 black pins, so I might have dropped one somewhere.
Oh, actually, no. I think 1 black pin was from the last build.
Okay, well, there you go.
Oh, how good's that? Finish on with the same leftovers as well.
Happy
You
day.
know, it's insane when you got to think a machine did that in the middle of a warehouse too. Counted the parts we needed.
Yep. Yep.
Alrighty, well, that's it. That's us, I guess. Now, as we mentioned earlier, people, before we sign out, glowbricks.com.au. If you do want LED lights for any Lego set or DIY build you are doing, in a couple of weeks, we will show you what we're going to do with this beast with lights, and we're also going to build a random design mock and put some lights into that. So, until then, next Monday night, we'll be back for the normal stream, and next Wednesday, we'll continue with this beast.